Sup, Johnny boy? I've got a proposition to make for you. Even though my brand, both of my superstars, were victorious over your brand last night at Extreme Rules, I've got a proposition to make for you to try and redeem yourself. How about tonight, in the main event, you pick one of your top superstars, I'll pick one of mine, and they'll have a match.
Who do you think you're talking to, Xander? I'm John Laurinaitis, and I'm the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and General Manager of both Raw and SmackDown. Clearly, you misunderstand my position. You can't just come up to me and
why can't I, Mr. Laurinaitis? What position can you possibly be in to negotiate with me that says you are of a higher power than I am?
Well, for example, the WWE's had better ratings than you.
Better ratings! Ratings don't mean anything. You came out to challenge us. We defeated you. Therefore, my brand is the upper hand. I can do whatever the hell I want, Johnny boy. So like I said, you can accept my offer, or I'll call you out to a match later tonight. So you can either throw yourself out there to get the crap kicked out of you by me, or you can pick one of your superstars to get it done for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received word that R-Truth he has an injury. He suffered a broken collarbone at the hands of Zack Ryder, who we determined was in that limo. He came out, we saw him come out blatantly backstage. He didn't do anything to hide it. He came right out. He admitted that he injured R-Truth with that car. He ran R-Truth over, and now R-Truth has suffered a broken collarbone. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to find a new tag okay, I'm also receiving word that Jack Swagger has replaced R-Truth as one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions. Now, while this isn't an ideal situation, we need to have a Tag Team Champion for the time being. So while there will be repercussions for this, Ryder is not being rewarded. Their faction, they're not being rewarded for their actions. However, we need to have a Tag Team Champion. So for now, we're going to have Swagger and Ryder be the current Tag Team Champions. R-Truth out for a broken collarbone. He is said to be out for possibly 6+ months. So we're not going to see any of R-Truth for a while. We wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Hopefully he can have a steady recovery and he'll make it back sometime before WrestleMania. Hey, what's up guys, it's Mathis97 and welcome back to another episode of WWE 13 Universe Mode. We're going to kick this one off with a Divas triple threat here coming off the Over the Limit pay-per-view. If you missed it, be sure to go check it out. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description, and that's if I remember, which I tend to forget. But anyway, let's get into this one. We have Kharma taking on Aj Lee, taking on Natalya. And just in case you're wondering why I haven't posted a Universe Mode episode in a couple of days, I had planned on actually doing one, and then my voice started to, well, because I was having some allergy issues because of the weather was acting all weird and stuff, and my throat started to get messed up, so like I couldn't talk very long. I actually tried to do a GM mode video, so whether that's out or not, you'll be able to tell. If it's not out, then just wait for that one. the very first match was like really bad, so I'm glad it didn't. Oh, I did attempt to do this commentary once before, made it like 2 minutes in, and then my voice started crapping out, so I just gave up. So anyway, now we're into this one. Look at the power of Natalya. As you see Natalya, she's just hoisting Kharma up. She's just holding her there. This is she's just really stalling out here on the suplex, and finally, she drops Kharma for the suplex. But coming off over the limit, we saw Kharma was pinned by Beth Phoenix, and AJ had an opportunity to break up the pin, but she did not. So we're going to have to wonder what the situation between AJ and Kharma is at this point. But anyway, now, as we see Natalya, she's going to work on the two divas here. Irish whips Kharma into the corner here, and now Natalya, she's going to hang Kharma upside down. And she's already shown that oh, nice drop kick there. But Natalya's already shown her power with that she just held Kharma up for like a solid 10, 15 seconds on that suplex earlier, so she's already showcased her power. But hang on. All right, I thought I heard something, but I don't know. Maybe I was just hearing things. I don't know what that was. But anyway, now as we see AJ and Natalya, there's the double suplex dropping Kharma. But Kharma, we know she's had some history with AJ in the past. When we saw, oh, what is this? Oh, a nice. I don't know what that was exactly, but that was a huge maneuver. She looked like, I don't know what to call it. Oh, but it looks like Natalya accidentally landed on the referee's hand there. But anyway, like I was saying, Natalya, oh wait, what is this? Oh, and Natalya connects with a spinning clothesline, that discus clothesline by Natalya. She's put away many a diva with that maneuver. But like I was saying, Kharma and AJ, they've had a history, and especially adding up to what happened at the pay-per-view last night, we have to wonder, will this feud that they have going continue any further here? What is this? Natalya, power slam to AJ. Drives AJ into the mat. Now a big knee drop to the face of AJ. And now Natalya, she's got Kharma up against the ropes here. There's a scoop slam. Oh, and she just threw her legs right into the ropes there. And now Natalya, she's got AJ up going for that suplex, but this is probably much easier for her. She's already done it to Kharma once, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem to do it to AJ. And the suplex connects, driving AJ into the mat. Alright, so my throat is still a little bit. Wait, and now Natalya, she connects with a spinning clothesline on a Kharma there. As you can see, the instant replay off that spinning discus clothesline, I believe she calls it Natty by Nature or something like that. And here she goes again. There's the clothesline once again. This time to AJ, so you see another instant replay. She's already connected that twice on AJ, and now Natalya hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Natalya picks up the victory. As you see, Kharma just made it back to her feet, but she didn't make it over there in time to break up the pin. So Natalya gets a victory over these two divas. And you have to wonder, does this possibly put her in contention for the Divas title? Is she pretty much at the top of the number one contender at this point? Does that victory give her maybe a title shot down the road? Is she going to challenge Beth Phoenix for the title? I mean, this was her debut, and she's already made an impact, defeating the top two contenders in the Divas division. So we'll have to wonder, is she going to challenge Beth Phoenix?
WWE Tag Team Champions, Seth and approaching the ring, representing Air Green from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
And we're back now as we see Zack Ryder and Kofi Kingston. Nice monkey flip there by Kofi Kingston. But at the Over the Limit pre-show, there were some pretty strange events that went down. when we saw Kofi Kingston and R-Truth deliver a double concerto to Zack Ryder. This being after R-Truth and Zack Ryder won the tag team titles. I'm not exactly sure what the whole situation was there, why R-Truth decided to change his mind. We know he's not exactly the most sane person in the company. What with Little Jimmy and all that, maybe Little Jimmy was telling him to do that stuff. But anyway, flapjack by Zack Ryder. And then we saw earlier on tonight, I guess this is some payback for that. R-Truth was run over by a limo by Zack Ryder. Here's the cover with the suplex. One, and a kick out by Kofi Kingston. But Zack Ryder, I guess getting a little bit of retribution, he decided to just hit R-Truth with his car there. And at first we weren't sure who it was, but then Zack Ryder just blatantly showed up here at the stadium, or at the arena. He just came out of the limo blatantly, so I mean, it wasn't, at that point it was pretty clear it was Zack Ryder who had done it, and Zack Ryder openly admitted to, well, he didn't admit, but that pretty much was him admitting when he stepped out of that limo. And then, by default, I guess Jack Swagger became the other half of the tag team champions, because we have to have tag team champions. And for now, I guess it's going to be Zack Ryder and Jack Swagger being the champs, so I guess Zack Ryder got what he wanted. Whether he had actually won the team of truth or not, here's the cover. One, and a kick out by Zack Ryder. Not exactly sure. Maybe Ryder had a plan, something like this all along. Maybe he just was using R-Truth as a stepping stone before, or a stepping stone so he and Ryder could be, or Swagger could become tag team champions, I'm sorry. And the SOS connects by Kofi Kingston. And Kofi Kingston could be looking to put away Zack Ryder here. Kofi Kingston just taking some time to catch his breath, I guess. As Kofi Kingston... Again, okay, that must be my cats making noise or something. But anyway, Kofi Kingston now. He's got Ryder into the corner there. And now Kofi's got Ryder up on the top rope. What is Kofi looking to do here? Nice kick to the chest by Ryder, able to fight out of it. And Ryder connects with a drop kick. And now Zack Ryder, could he be looking to put away Kofi Kingston here? He's setting him up. Zack Ryder here, what's he going to do? Off the ropes. Wait a minute, no, now he's spinning Kofi around. Okay, now here goes Zack Ryder, off the ropes. Ryder, Rough Ryder connects onto Kofi Kingston. The leg drop across the face. Now here's the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Zack Ryder gets the victory over Kofi Kingston. And this is a big victory for Zack Ryder as one half of the tag team champions, but still the whole situation with the tag team titles is still up in the air. We're going to have to figure out what exactly our permanent solution is going to be, but for now, Ryder and Swagger are still your tag team champions. Alright, is Air Boom going to get a rematch, or do they get a rematch because the tag titles technically changed hands? But, I mean, I don't know. It's confusing. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. What do you guys think is going to happen? Leave it in the comments below. The point is, Zack Ryder is still currently your tag team, one half of the tag team champions, and with a big victory over Kofi Kingston, build some momentum.
And his opponents, Seth, Rollins, and Ambrose.
Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, last night you witnessed greatness. The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. We defeated 3 legends in the two legends and a scrub in The Miz. We defeated Chris Jericho and The Big Show at Over the Limit last night at the pre-show. Why were we on the pre-show? That is injustice, however. We demand to be put on the next pay-per-view. I demand to be in the WWE Championship match next month at Capital Punishment in 3 weeks. I demand to face CM Punk for the WWE title. I am the rightful #1 contender. I defeated CM Punk 2 weeks ago. Therefore, I deserve to have a shot. Not only did I defeat CM Punk, but me and my associates defeated 3 superstars in the WWE last night. So not only should I get a WWE Championship match, they should be given a shot at the tag team titles. Don't give the belt to Swagger. Take it off of Swagger and Ryder. Give it to the Shield. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins deserve to have the tag team titles. And even though Roman Reigns isn't here tonight, the Shield is still... We're going to request a match. So anybody back there who thinks they're tough enough to tangle with Seth...
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Well, what a series of events we have developing here. Nice German suplex there, the belly to back toss by Brock Lesnar. But anyway, we found out Roman Reigns will not be here tonight. So Brock Lesnar, he wanted a challenge, and he came out and he challenged Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to this handicap match here. He didn't even speak. He just came down to this ring pretty much. And that pretty much told us that he wanted to fight. And it looks like Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to take it. They've accepted the challenge here by Brock Lesnar. Well, I mean, they openly challenged anyone in the back, and Brock Lesnar decided to make his appearance. So I guess we have this handicap match here. I was thinking maybe we'd see a tag team match, like maybe a tag team would come out to challenge him, but instead Brock Lesnar decided to come out by himself to challenge Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. So we get this handicap match underway. We've already been informed that Roman Reigns is not here tonight at Raw. Not exactly sure what he's doing. The Shield didn't really specify, but they're not here. But he's not here tonight. Maybe we'll see him next week. But anyway, now as we see Dean Ambrose with the Irish whip, pulls him back, but a kick to the gut by Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, he's got to be pissed after coming off the WWE Championship loss to CM Punk at Over the Limit. Brock Lesnar got taken to the limit. CM Punk ended up making him tap out with the Anaconda Vice. I don't think I've ever seen Brock Lesnar tap out in my life. As there's a clothesline, he just took Seth Rollins off the apron there. And now Dean Ambrose, he's got Brock Lesnar into the corner here. But a nice counter there by Brock Lesnar to get out of the corner. And now he's got Ambrose in a headlock, and there's a clothesline. And now Brock Lesnar with the mounted punches to the face of Dean Ambrose. And I'm beginning to wonder if the Shield really wanted to if they really want to be in this situation at this point in time. We have Brock Lesnar. I mean, the Beast, he's just I don't know. The Beast he's got to be furious after the match at Over the Limit. So, I mean, why would you accept a challenge from Brock Lesnar? I mean, it wasn't even Lesnar's challenge, though. I mean, they challenge anybody, which looks like it could come back to bite the Shield, as Lesnar's still hammering away at the face of Dean Ambrose. They did challenge anybody, but next time I think maybe they should call out a certain group of people maybe or something like that, because now they got themselves into this situation against an angry monster like Brock Lesnar. And there's a clothesline out of the corner there by Brock Lesnar. So really, I don't know if this was the best decision on the part of the Shield. Nice belly-to-belly suplex there by Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar is just going to town on them. And another belly-to-belly by Brock Lesnar drives Dean Ambrose into the mat. And Brock Lesnar just showing off his power here as the Shield. They've got to get some sort of tag team offense going if they hope to take out Lesnar. Ambrose now with some elbows to the side of the head trying to fight him off. And now, kick to the gut by Brock Lesnar. There's another one. Shot to the face there. And now Lesnar, the Irish whip into the corner. Lesnar now, he's got him up on the top rope. There's an elbow to the face there. And now what's Brock Lesnar going to do here? Lesnar off the top, superplex. Drives Dean Ambrose into the center of the ring there. Could he go for a cover? No. Brock Lesnar wants to deliver even more punishment, but Ambrose is able to fight him off there. Roll up by Brock Lesnar. Could this be it? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no. Seth Rollins gets in there to break up the small package. And there's a big clothesline by Brock Lesnar. And now Lesnar again with a clothesline sends Rollins off the apron. Brock Lesnar now. He's got Dean Ambrose. Set him up for some power bombs here. There's one, but no. He's got him back up. There's a second power bomb. Oh, but Lesnar's not done. Lesnar with a third power bomb. And Dean Ambrose's back, spine, has got to be killing him at this point. Lesnar, he's got Dean Ambrose up on his feet now. But Ambrose with a nice counter. And there's the reverse STO. Taking him down. Ambrose should probably go for a tag here. But Ambrose, he's trying to fight back. Ambrose, we've seen in the past in his matches that he can take punishment. And now as we see, nice counter there by Brock Lesnar. And now, what is this? Oh, a counter there. Kick to the gut by Brock Lesnar. And a nice counter by Dean Ambrose there. And now Brock Lesnar with some elbows to the face, just back and forth, counter after counter here in this one. And now Lesnar, there's a shot to the gut there. Oh, but a nice counter there, and a clothesline by Dean Ambrose. And now Ambrose, he's looking to make a tag to Seth Rollins. But Brock Lesnar runs over, and there's the German suplex. Stops him from getting the tag there. And now Brock Lesnar, he's got him again by the arm, and there's that jumping arm breaker trying to wear him out for the Kimura lock maybe. Brock Lesnar flips him over, but now Ambrose back on his feet there with a big right hand to the face. And there's the clothesline, drops Brock Lesnar. And he went to make the tag, but Lesnar tried to stop him. There was a backdrop there by Dean Ambrose. Ambrose trying to make the tag, and now Brock Lesnar, he's going after Seth Rollins to prevent a tag. Oh no, he's going to bring him into the ring. So now we got a 2-on-1 situation here. Brock Lesnar going after Seth Rollins there. Sorry about that. There's a backbreaker there to Seth Rollins. And Brock Lesnar just firing away on Seth Rollins. As Dean Ambrose Ambrose is taking a punishment already, so Lesnar just trying to, I guess, even out the damage here. There's a belly-to-belly suplex onto Seth Rollins. And there's a clothesline to the back by Brock Lesnar. So he's just going after both superstars. He's taking them both out. Oh, and Seth Rollins with a nice counter, the belly-to-belly suplex. Could this be the opening the Shield needs to take advantage? Shot to the face there by Dean Ambrose, but a nice counter there by Brock Lesnar. He has Ambrose in a headlock, but nice chain grappling. Counter after counter here from these two superstars, and there's the knee to the arm there. And again, Brock Lesnar just stepping on the arm. And now Brock Lesnar, he's got Ambrose up on his feet here. What's he going to do here? He's got him up. Power slam by Brock Lesnar. And now Lesnar, another clothesline to Seth Rollins. And Brock Lesnar, oh, he's got Ambrose. He's got Ambrose in the Kimura lock. Is Ambrose going to... Brock Lesnar, he's trying to break Dean Ambrose's arm. Is Ambrose going to be able to fight out of this? Or is it, I don't think Ambrose can get to the ropes. He's so close, but he can't really move out of that submission hold. Ambrose, is he going to... What? Ambrose manages to break out of the Kimura lock. Not... Alright, I'm back now, as I was interrupted yet again. But anyway, there was a kick to the face by Dean Ambrose. And now he stomps the arm of Brock Lesnar, looking to get some payback for that Kimura lock. But I think at this point, Dean Ambrose, he's got to tag. He's got to make a tag. And he does to Seth Rollins. But after that Kimura lock, he had to make a tag. I mean, there's a... Oh, he went for the flying forearm to the face, but a nice counter as Brock Lesnar was able to avoid it. Lesnar now, he's got Seth Rollins by the arm. And now there's a snapmare takedown and an elbow to the back of the head by Brock Lesnar. And there's a big right hand to the face to counter. And a clothesline by Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar again with those mounted left hands to the face of Seth Rollins. As Brock Lesnar, he's just been all over the Shield tonight. Here we go, belly to back toss. What a huge throw by Brock Lesnar. Going back to his wrestling style. There's a nice clothesline by Seth Rollins. But going back to his wrestling style with those throws and slams. There's the hard ass whip into the corner. Now Lesnar working on the arm with that arm bar there. Seth Rollins now makes it back to his feet here. There's a clothesline by Rollins. And he connects with another. And now off the ropes. Big kick to the face by Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins looking to get the cover. And
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the World
And what a wise choice this is for the WWE, choosing John Laurinaitis, choosing the World Heavyweight Champion representing SmackDown to represent the WWE in this contest. Now, who is UCW going to choose?
And approaching the ring from parts unknown, the Skinner.
Holy shit. UCW has just brought, oh my god. We're seeing the return of the legendary Slater, the man who built the company that has become UCW. He started out as he was one of the founders of the company formerly known as WXW, which then became Veterans of the Ring. And eventually, after being overthrown, he came back to become general manager of Monday Night Mayhem on UCW, and now he's here in the WWE. UCW has chosen Slater to represent the company to challenge Sheamus in this contest. I'm at a loss for words here, ladies and gentlemen. We've just seen the return of the legendary Slater, and he's going up against the World Heavyweight Champion of the WWE, Sheamus here. I'm still in shock. I didn't even think Slater would still come back to wrestle. But I mean, Slater, he's always been one of the people to roll with an iron fist. But I didn't think he'd be willing to go this far as to step into a WWE ring to defend UCW. But anyway, it looks like that's exactly what he's doing here. Sheamus went for the headbutt, but a nice counter there by Slater. And now Slater with a hard Irish whip drives Sheamus right into the corner there. And now Slater with a kick to the gut. There's the double axe handle. And a clothesline there. The hammer and sickle connects onto Sheamus here. And he went for the big boot, but Sheamus, and just look at the height between these two. Slater is by no means a small man. But compared to Sheamus, Sheamus is just a bit taller than Slater is. And there's that big punch to the face there by Slater. And now Slater, oh, but a nice counter there by Sheamus. He's got Slater in a headlock. And then the Irish whip into the corner there. But Slater with another counter. So far, Slater's been putting on a good match here. He's managed to fight off Sheamus here. Sheamus has got him up on the top rope here. This could be dangerous. Oh, but a nice counter there by Slater. Wait a minute, what's he going to do here? Slater, oh my god, off the top rope with that clothesline type maneuver, the splash. I've never seen Slater go off the top rope, but he's just done it right there. And now Sheamus with a belly to belly. But if Sheamus had hit a move off the top rope, that could have put Slater away. That could have injured him or something. But anyway, now as we see Sheamus, Irish whip into the corner. And now, okay, now he's got Slater hung upside down in the corner there. And now Sheamus, what's he going to do? This is a punch to the gut there. And now Sheamus with that boot to the face of Slater. And Slater hung up in the tree of woe. There was no way he could defend that. And now Sheamus, he's got Slater by the arm looking to capitalize here to take advantage. But no, Slater with a counter of his own here. And Slater went for the kick to the gut, but a nice belly-to-belly counter there by Sheamus. And this might not even be a fair... Not to disrespect Slater and his abilities, but I don't know. As far as he's not all that young, I don't know how to put this... I'm trying not to put this in a mean... Not a mean, but trying not to put this blatantly, but, I mean, he's not all that young. He's sort of past his prime, possibly. Is he going to have enough to put away Sheamus here? Slater with a backbreaker. So far, he's shown that he has enough to take it to... He can take it to the world champion. Big boot to the face there by Slater. And so far, that's exactly what he's been doing. Running knee, high knee to the face. And he's been able to... Back fist there by Slater. And yeah, he's taking it to the world champion here. The Celtic Warrior's he's having this match brought to him by Slater. So it looks like age doesn't matter at this point in time. Shoulder first into the steel ring post. But as this match goes on, I'm beginning to think that if the match goes on for too long, the longer the match goes, the more it favors Sheamus in this one. But right now, Slater is just coming out like a ball of fire, a house of fire here. Clothesline to the back of the head of Sheamus. He's just destroying Sheamus here. Knee to the face there with that knee brace there. And now Slater, he's got Sheamus setting him up. Kick to the gut, DDT. And Sheamus has been busted open. The Celtic Warrior has been busted open here by Slater. He went for the kick to the gut. Sheamus, though, sweeps out the leg. Looking to go for the face. Oh, but no, a thumb to the eye by Slater. And Slater is by no means a clean wrestler, so that doesn't surprise me. The STO there by Slater. And now if he could just hook the leg. But no, a rope break. Sheamus gets out. I'm not sure if Sheamus could have kicked out of that if it wasn't for the rope break. But anyway, now as we see Sheamus, nice counter there by Slater. And I'm still shocked that Slater came to the WWE. I'm shocked that he came to Monday Night Raw here tonight to wrestle. And now Slater off the top rope. Oh, there's that splash. Hooks the leg. Could this be it? No, not even a 1 count. Sheamus kicks out. Slater, I've never seen him go up to the top rope in my life, but he's just gone up top twice in this one. And now, there's the Irish whip there by Sheamus. And he's got him for that tilt-a-whirl side slam. And that was a very impactful maneuver. He's got Slater in a headlock here, but now Slater with a nice counter. But again, another counter by Sheamus, as these superstars don't really know each other's wrestling style, but they've managed to come up with counters for each other in abundance in this one. And there he went for the splash, but a counter by Sheamus. And now Sheamus, he's got Slater by the arm. Oh, and there's that arm breaker that he just drove his elbow right into his knee there. That had to be painful there. And now there's a kick to the gut by Slater. There's the Irish whip, sends Sheamus to the over the top rope here. And there's a chop to the chest, and Sheamus falls to the floor there. And now Slater, he's going out after Sheamus here. The legendary Slater has made his return here. He's got Sheamus into the barricade. And now Slater. There's a headbutt to Sheamus. And Slater making his Universe Mode debut here, but he's very, not even famous, more infamous in UCW's history, as he's been a very controversial owner of his companies, and even so in his stint as the talent executive of UCW, who's still very controversial in his methods. Oh, but now the Boston Crab locked in by Sheamus. And is Slater going to have to tap, or can he break out of it? And look at the power of Slater managing to fight off Sheamus. And I had said that this match going, the longer it would go, the more it would favor Sheamus. But so far it seems like Slater has only gotten better as the match goes on here. Again, Slater kick to the gut. DDT by Slater. As he just drew that leg. What? No, not even a 1 count. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, manages to kick out of that one. And now Sheamus, the Irish whip, sends Slater into the corner there. There's a shoulder tackle there by Sheamus. And again, he's hung up Slater in the tree of woe there. And again with that boot to the face, just driving it into the face of Slater there. And now Sheamus, he flips over. But a nice counter there by Slater. And oh my god, what an elbow there. What an innovative maneuver. I didn't think Slater was even capable of moves like that, but he's proven everyone wrong here in this one. Slater again. Oh, but an STO. Not an STO. The drop toe hold counter there by Sheamus. I think Slater might have been going for that STO once again. But a nice counter by Sheamus to get out of it. But Slater, that hasn't stopped him here. He's still been going after Sheamus with the same intensity. There's a back suplex there. And Slater, he's just... I don't know where he's getting all this energy, but Slater, he's just taking it to Sheamus here. The Great White's in trouble. Suplex by Slater. Not Sheamus. I was going to say Sheamus. And now some boots to the face there. How disrespectful by Slater. Still the same as always. And now off the ropes. Big boot to the face there of Sheamus. But now a counter by Sheamus. And Sheamus now, he's got Slater. Ducks behind. And there's that belly to back slam there. I'm not exactly sure what that was. But anyway, now Sheamus, he drags Slater into the center of the ring. What exactly is he going for here? Looked like he was going for maybe he was going for the Texas Cloverleaf, but Slater was able to counter there. There's an elbow to the kidneys there by Slater there. And now Sheamus, oh no, he caught him. Slater got caught. Oh no, Sheamus, he's got him. White noise to Slater. White noise, and how much damage could that have done to the neck of Slater here, the back of the head? Here's the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, it's over, and Sheamus gets the victory over Slater. And I don't know, I think Slater might be injured here. This is not looking too good here, folks. As you see, Slater being carted away on a stretcher after that white noise. That could have very well broken the neck of the legendary Slater here. His return could be done. And wait, no, now it's Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio again with that pipe. Shades of a few months ago. He did that to Jericho, and now he's going after Sheamus. Apparently, he's not done with the world champion. Thanks for watching. Keep on YouTubing.